like to begin by introducing a few of our VIPs that we have here with us today. First is Chancellor Brice Harris. We have Vice Chancellor Linda McCloskey. We have Vice Chancellor Paul Feast. We have, of course, our Board of Governors President, Manuel Baca, and the Board of Governor Lance Izumi and Board of Governor Scott Himmelstein. We have our Executive Director of FAC, Jonathan Lightman, and our President of FAC, Dennis Frisch, and a FAC Board member, Cynthia Mosqueda. The Foundation for California Community Colleges, their CEO and President, Keitha Mills, is with us today. And then we have Lindsay Sin, who's the Deputy Secretary of Women's Veterans Affairs for California Department of Veterans Affairs. So we have a number of VIPs that are here today to join us to help us in this event. Thanks to all of them and all their hard work for being here today. Next, I would like to introduce Dennis Frisch, the President of FAC.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the second statewide summit on veterans issues for the California Community Colleges. We at the Faculty Association of California Community College, or FAC as it's known, and FAC's Education Institute are proud to be collaborating again this year with the California Community Colleges Board of Governors, the State Chancellor's Office, the Foundation for California Community Colleges, and J.P. Morgan Chase. Our collaboration again this year demonstrates the benefits when public agencies and private corporations, corporate entities come together to contribute to the common good. California has the largest veteran population in America, and California has the largest community college system in the United States and the world. 80% of returning veterans turn to community colleges in their transition back to civilian life. We know our veterans come with special skills and special needs. It's our responsibility to equip our colleges, faculty, counselors, and staff to best serve those who have served. We want to do our best so they know how valued their sacrifice is. FAC has made a commitment to providing community college faculty with the tools to better serve all of our students. We are proud to be part of this summit, and we hope that participating in this conference, you will come away with not only a better understanding of the issues facing returning veterans, but also resources available to more effectively serve them. So again, welcome and have a good conference. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce the Chancellor for the California Community System, Dr. Brice Harris. And we're thrilled to have him on board and thrilled that he's here today. And he was the past chancellor for the Los Rios district, which is the largest multi-college district in America. So he's well prepared to lead us into the future, and we're pleased to have him here today.
My friends from LA are going to get unhappy if they think Los Rios was the largest district in the country, so that's not the case. We are, certainly we're one of the largest districts, but California's community college system certainly is the largest system of higher education, not only in the country, but probably on the globe. So congratulations to all of you for the work that you're doing, and again, welcome to this conference. I do have some comments, but before I make those, I'd like to do something far more important and ask all of our veterans and our active duty military to please stand so we can thank you for your service. All of you. Again, I want to thank Dr. Baca, the President of the Board of Governors, for being here with us today. And we'll have, as you heard, two more members of the board, past presidents, Scott Himmelstein and Lance Izumi, that will join the conference tonight and tomorrow. These are the individuals, along with their colleagues on the Board of Governors, that oversee and direct this massive system of higher education. I will celebrate my 1-month anniversary tomorrow, and one thing I can tell you in the short time I've been here, and that is we have a tremendously dedicated Board of Governors who get up each and every day trying to do their part to make this system serve the students of California and the citizens of this great state. So it's wonderful to have all of them. I also would call your attention to the back of the program where you see the list of the planning committee. These kinds of activities don't happen by accident. Frankly, there's a lot of work that goes into an activity like this and making it as successful as I know it will be. And so I want to thank all the members of the planning committee for the work that they have done. I think all of us in California community colleges know that veterans who are transitioning back into civilian life have challenges they face in doing that. And as you heard Dennis say, California's community colleges are a wonderful place for our veterans to begin and in many cases end their transition back into civilian life. As you know, our colleges do serve more veterans than any other institution in the country, and about half of the folks who are on the GI Bill in the state of California are enrolled in one of our colleges. More than 40,000 student veterans in our system as of today. Now, as we said, many of those veterans do face significant challenges, and we have worked hard in the last couple of years at the direction of the Board of Governors at the state level and local boards of trustees to expand our service to veterans. The Board of Governors has expanded those efforts at the colleges in a number of ways, and one of the most important is that we now have an individual at the State Chancellor's office to lead this effort, and I want to introduce David Lawrence. To those of you who haven't met him, he's standing in the back waving. In addition to working in our office, David will work with the Veterans Services Regional Representatives Committee that we've created to help share information and look at best practices and develop partnerships across the state. Additionally, the Chancellor's Office, through a partnership with the High Tech Center Training Unit, which is funded through DSPS as a statewide project and located right down the street at De Anza College, spearheaded the creation of 24 new Veterans Resource Centers throughout 2010 and 11. Those centers have free adapted computers, software, and training to colleges that agreed to provide a location and a staff for the center. How many of you represent colleges that have some kind of Veterans Center? That's wonderful. Give yourselves a hand. That's great. The expansion of the Veterans Center Resource Network in our system has greatly enhanced our support for veterans, and veterans on our campuses find a place to go to interact with other veterans and with our college staff. I'm also happy to report on two other efforts in the Chancellor's Office, the first one being a grant from the Zellerbach Family Foundation that's helped us create Welcome Home, Creating a Campus Climate of Wellness for Returning Veterans program. And this has been featured at several of our colleges and is being offered during tomorrow's breakout session, and I hope you'll have a chance to see that. The program provides administrators, faculty, and staff with knowledge of military culture and common issues that are related to post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. Attendees will also receive information on support resources for student veterans to utilize both on and off campus. The second activity that's received funding from a larger part of a grant from the California Mental Health Services Authority is to develop an online interactive training on signs of psychological distress among our student veterans, the appropriate ways to approach and talk to students about issues of concern, and how to make successful referrals to mental health services for our veterans. More information about this and how to access this free training is in your packets that you received earlier today. We're working on additional resources to support peer training for student veterans, and we expect that to be finalized sometime next year. I want to encourage all of you to take advantage of the many excellent presentations you're going to see this afternoon and tomorrow. We have sessions about resource centers, academic counseling for student veterans, VA benefits, and women veterans, just to name a few. I'm really proud of the strong commitment that is emerging in our colleges up and down the state, again led by the Board of Governors, by local trustees, and by all of you. I think we'll look back 10 years from now at the support you've provided for our veterans and realize this was one of our finest hours. Thank you all very much.